Welcome to another session of Chat with Dr. Mercy Omeri. How are you all doing? It's almost the end of April, and I am so grateful for all the amazing things that we've achieved in this month. Last week, when I posted the last week's video, I got a message from somebody on my Facebook page, and the message reads, "Hi Mercy, I appreciate your good works. Any tips for those of us that just came to Canada?" And this person was just talking about tips on transitioning, settling. And the first message I sent to the person was, I have made videos on the transitioning series and the person should check it out. But today I want to talk about what I call pillars of support. You see, when you move to a new country, a new job, a new place, it's, sometimes it can be very lonely and sometimes you can feel like you are just on your own. For those of us who are in a new place, especially if you've moved to a new country, I just want to share some tips on how to build your, what I call your pillars of support. When I came here to Wichita in Kansas, US, I didn't know anybody. It was lonely. I was here with young children and I knew that there was no way I could survive or thrive without the right support system. And so the first thing I did was to even begin to look for my tribe. And when I say your tribe, it can be your people, it can be your people of faith. And so some people, when they move to a new place, what they want to do is to look for a church, say a church that they used to attend in their former place. And when they come there, once they identify that church, it becomes their own unit to start looking for the kinds of support they want. And for those of us who are moving from one country into another as students, one of the first things we can do is to start looking for our tribe in terms of which other student from Nigeria, for instance, I am Nigerian, which other student from Nigeria is in this school. And even if you don't find people who are specifically from your own country, you can start looking for people who are from your continent. As a Nigerian, one of the things you can do is to look for the African Student Association. That way you can begin to connect to your tribe. That's the first place to start. Then, of course, your classmates, if it's a new work area, your colleagues, you start building that support, because the truth is that we cannot live life on our own. We cannot do life alone. If you are not married, for instance, and you don't have a partner who supports you when you move to a new place, it is just right that you begin to find that support system. Sometimes it won't come to you. Sometimes you are the one who has to go out to look for them. To Maxi Meme, who has said, what do I do? What tips do I have for you? I will say the same thing. Now that you're in Canada, find your tribe. Look for your people. It can be like I said, start looking for other Nigerians that live around you. Look for other Africans that live around you. If you are a church person, look for your church. Look for a church, because what happens is that when you find that community, they begin to direct you into other resources, into other people who may be of help to you. And if you're like me, you came with children, or you are with children in Canada, for instance, look for communities of parents who also have young children like you. You can decide to share resources, share rides to school. Say somebody picks your children today, the other person drops them up tomorrow. You have to find ways to thrive. And the last thing I'm going to say is, open yourself to new relationships. When you move to a new place, do not just look for your Africans or your Nigerians. Also try and make new connections with those people locally. Canadians, like for me here, I have made friends with Wichitans. I have made friends with people from Kansas. I have made friends from the United States. So I have Americans as friends, because as you do that, you expand your connections, you expand your support system. Remember, we are not supposed to do life alone. I hope this helps you. So in the comment section, please share with us, tips that helps you to thrive in your new environment. Somebody might be reading in the comment section. And please, if you're yet to subscribe, go ahead, hit the subscribe button And whenever I post a new video, you